Bear with me a sec. Not streamed many mouse mods for a while, but try and get back into it. You had a good weekend? Hello from Francie. Fabian, is it? You okay? You missed these videos. They might be coming back to that cat. I've been meaning to do a few more, but I've had to do them offline at the minute. I've just been busy. But I want to do some more back on it again. Hey Aaron, you right? Got a few things to tear down, like the Pulsar 1 from 10s and a few others. See what they're like inside. What's the one I've got? Tazy, you right? You're Aaron, you can see, yeah. Your mouse small is coming away to the left, is it? Ah, well spotted. It's come off, I think I knocked it the other day, but thank you. I need to redo it all still. I've still got loads of stuff to do in this room. Like, it's just a nightmare at the minute. Well spotted. We don't fall apart. There's a lot more mice than that. That's just like 10% of how many I've got. So much stupid. Need to go to some of them really. Going to have a run with mice. Cat's not doing a job. Hello, hello. It's not going bad. Razman, is it? You right? Yourself? Yeah, it's Tuesday, is it? We had a holiday yesterday. I've seen the new Canoculus collab with Pulsar. It's pretty cool with the fan in it. Interesting. It was more of a gimmicky thing, but pretty cool. I'd like to see more companies do stuff like that, where they play like more gimmick stuff and stuff. Pulsar are like one of the leaders I see at the minute. They're just doing like loads of collabs and stuff for people. The other companies have gone pretty quiet, haven't they? Meow. It's dark in here. Well, mouse recommend from Valorant. I mean, there's so many. I can't really say there's like one that I'd say recommended for it. There's certainly some good ones. 10's Pulsar's good, new one. I was only used recently. I feel like a G703, that Terra. Can't show you because my camera's good. The Terra one, Terra Pro's good. I feel like a 703 clone. I like that one. I quite liked it. I've seen many like that recently with good mouse. My days, shut up. So noisy. She's cute, Evelyn. Relentless. There's quite a few good ones. Like, it's all about shape at the minute. They're all just pushing out the same stuff. Pulsars have been good, but the ones with the Razer mice equivalents aren't the same. Like this one's got the, I'm presuming, some better ones in it. But we'll have to take it apart and have a look. But yeah, the one pushing. That's why I don't do mice stuff at the minute because it's just boring. Like everyone's just doing the same stuff. The Maya X Mlams is my probably main at the minute, but I've not got back to it yet. I've got an orbital to look at. They've sent me. I've got a Pulsar fingertip to look at. So a lot of stuff going. I've seen that before. The sheath's been removed. People did it ages ago, calling things like the Phantom, was it, or low photon cables and all kinds of stuff. People have been taking the sheaths off for a long time. So obviously tend to snap, but You know, again, it's a good idea, but it's nothing really new. I mean, I think for me, wild mice should just die. If I'm honest. Apologies for the end game area, but there's just no need for anyone. They just get in the way, or you get a cat that likes to chew them to death. We still stock the 10s you want at the minute. Just trying it out. It's a bit narrow for me, like I said when I was using it. I like it, what they've done. This is my favourite shape also. The X2H V3, I like the shape of it. I just don't like the mains. I have modded it and I still hate them. The two's still too mushy. But the 10s one's nice, but the trouble with it is I tend to use a 1-3-1 sometimes. I don't always use it. Sometimes it creeps up. And I generally, sometimes at ADS. When I shoot, and it's a bit of an issue. But it's because it's so narrow at the front. I mean, it's not much. If you look at it, like, here it is against the... Bye, man. Here it is against the X2H Pro. You can see it's slightly narrow. This is the 10s one. It's like just about to line up, but it's like a fraction narrower, and it tends my finger then creeps a bit more. I like the hit scan shape. It's a cool shape. Got some really nice clicks. Really good mouse. For me, there's something with the DPI offset or something. I just don't like it. Other than that, it's a very good mouse. Saw V2 is good. It's a good mouse as well. I think they've thinned out their mains a little bit on it. Other than that's a good mouse. Tends to give it a bit more of a mushy feel, but decent overall. Well worth looking at, a lot wider again on the front, which I like. Tends to be like an S2 kind of shape. Favourite mouse? I don't really have one at the minute. I tend to main the Maya X at the minute, but I've been off so many different mice. I haven't really had a chance to use it properly for a while. It's anything similar to the Lam Atlantis, but bigger. I mean, you're looking at like a Viper, aren't you, I guess? Something like that, maybe? Kind of getting into that era there again, back into that kind of shape. Slightly higher back, perhaps, than the Lamzu Atlantis, but that's not I can think of. I feel that my favourite shape so far is the Ultralight 2. Ultralight 2 is good. Yep. I need to sort my mice out, they're just absolutely everywhere. But that's pretty good. I mean, Zowie have released some of the newer stuff. I don't know if they've released all the later versions of mice have they at the minute, but I mean, they've definitely been dropping some good ones out. But I get these are kind of old sensors and stuff. Zowie, which is a bit of a shame. They should just use something newer. I don't know why they're not. It's a 502 Hero Wireless, big and bulky. Hey, puts your hand right, bottle boy. That's fine. We tried the X version, slightly different shape though. Soups, if he's on here, normally uses that one. He likes that. My Twitch chat's not looking. So many like mice. At the moment, everything seems to be the same. I quite like some which ones using the Opto Mech Omron switches. I prefer them over the Razer ones. I'm not a fan of them. I never have been. Probably never will be. They're too mushy. Here's someone else from France. Not French on today. Bonjour. You ever found the aluminium switch? I don't think you did. I think he's still looking for it, mate. Any Val tonight? There'll be some later H2. Or H1, sorry. Do I use grip tape? I'm not overly a fan of it, but a lot of people use it. What would a good start to modding mouse be? Pick something cheap, because it's expensive if you break it. Pick something like, I mean, the old school ones, the old G305, they're really cheap. Something like that. Change the switches if you want. Try and change some of the weight and stuff, but it's quite an old mouse now. Look at a cheap Chinese mouse, maybe. Some of them, they used to be absolutely naff, but now they're really good. So nice catches, man. She's chilled out now because sometimes she is a relentless tripod. Now she's calmed down. She gets too excited. That's why she's a rescue, because people didn't like her attention. So I can see why, because I'm pretty tolerant, but damn, she gets attention. She wants you all the time. What's the best mouse, skates, and mouse pad combo? Again, we keep it of a choice. so many. I prefer like a fast cloth pad. I'm using the Pulsar Power Glide at the minute. It's I really like that. I like the ES1. I also like the MPC 450. I also like things like the QCK Steel Series, quite cheap. A bit like the Artisan Zero. Mouse combo. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't use dot skates or like these are good for these are good for softer pads, like the size of them and stuff. Like these ones tend to dig in a bit more with a bit more like this, or the dots. So you need a harder pad. Glass pads. Yes, go tripod. You're missing a leg. That's why she's three legs, aren't you? Three legs, three tripod. Glass pads are good, but they lack a bit of control, and they're quite noisy, and they also pick up a bit of grit. But you know, it's okay unless you've got a cat that's continuously dragging grit on there, like you do. So yeah, depends what you want really. Like, there's loads of different like styles of mice and stuff, and switches, and some keyboard builds. I see Wu-Ting's released a V2, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. But it looks like just 8K polling. But I haven't fully read the spec sheet. Everything seems to have kind of stagnated in the gaming gear market at the minute. I don't really see where it's going to go. I mean, we're kind of revolutionised it, and now it's kind of just stalled again. Glass skates take your mouse pad. Yep, they do. They can do what they can do if they crack. I mean, Final Fantasy glass skates was good for a bit, and then they like lose their coating and tend to go a bit slower. They lose a bit of consistency, but I think the OP1 8K needs an encoder upgrade. I like the stock one, to be fair. Encoders are like so personal. That makes sense. I prefer ones that are enclosed. That's my preference because they tend to get a bit more dirt in them if they're not. But you can clean them pretty easily. But it's more like the notches that you want. Some people like more notches, some people like less notches, some people like a more aggressive notch or a weaker notch. Just depends what you want. Like I use mine for weapon switching in Valorant in terms of not like primary and secondary, but for like my knife and for jumping. But I don't know. Finding encoders at the minute seem a bit funny about just failing. I don't know. I've had like loads of problems, but especially for jumping, it seems to have a problem. I think your face cam's a bit. It could be delayed. It's difficult to sync. There's about 7 cameras on here. I can't see them all, but there is. It looks okay on my iPod. What happened to her leg? She got run over, so someone had her, and then they basically didn't like her, so they gave her to the cat home, and then someone else adopted her, and then she got her leg broke in a car accident, and then they didn't pay the vet bill, couldn't afford it, so they surrendered her, and she lost her leg because it didn't heal. So then my missus picked her up, and then she's been obsessed with me ever since. She basically just lives with me, don't you? You don't leave me alone. Sleeps with me, follows me around the house. Doesn't let anyone else in. I've got 5 cats. You just don't see them because she won't let them in at the minute. She fights them, don't you? Don't want to share. Especially up here. In her domain. Little face. Use scroll wheel to jump in, attack FPS. Like a light scroll wheel. Yeah, well, the click a bit heavy so you don't push down when you jump in. I know what you mean. Depends. There's not much in scroll wheels. The button press there certainly is a little bit heavier and stuff, but the notches are generally all pretty similar. Most people are using Kale or TTC at the minute. Not many people are using Alps or what's the other one? I've got the other one's name now, but there's another one. And the optical encoders like Zowie user are just horrible. I think Vaxi were using them for a while, but they seem to have swapped them now. So. Yeah. It really depends what you prefer. Like, I think I'd probably leave it and see if you like it or not. Eventually, they seem to wear out quite fast encoders these days. So. Like this one's got quite a nice encoder. This Tenzion, we'll take it apart this week. We'll see. I don't think it needs much modding. It's a bit good. It's got a bit of pre-travel, I think, the Tenzi one, but other than that, it's pretty sound. Is the optical encoder the reason why you can do extra jumps? I don't know, maybe. Maybe you can do extra jumps, or it's got a problem. Some of them tend to double press and stuff, or a lot of the common problems now are them going backwards when you push forwards, like the inputs changed around a bit, which is interesting on some of them. I don't know. I've had a few of them that are doing that. Like I've changed my. I used to have jumpers forward on the scroll wheel, and I've got it pressed down because I found my mouse was going backwards, which was weird, and pulling my knife out. And I've still probably got similar issues at the minute. It's been a bit of a nightmare. So I don't know. Happy? Can we carry on now? We do something? Oh no, you'll lie down. Great. We'll get going in a minute. Rock and roll, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never been a fan of the optical encoders. I don't think they're very nice to use, especially the really old school ones. The OGs, they were just horrible and so noisy. You can get double inputs off the encoders. It seems to be more of a common issue now than it ever was, and I don't know why. Like, it seems to be worse. I'm not talking about that's it now. Structure. You'll be here forever. Yeah, it seems to be more of an issue now. Hopefully they'll change it. Thumbs up. That's it. Cat in my face. She's cute, but she can be extra attention seeking. Still going the old original Zippo. So as you have to formally you want it extra weight. Change the switches to heavy ones. You want KL8, KL4, sorry, something like that kind of weight. If not. Do it between 90 and 100 grams. It's going to be a lot of weight. 50 grams. You got another 40 G's in it. Interesting. How can you want it heavier anyway? So people understand. I'll turn my music off, I think. What's going on? We're modding a Opto OP1 8K from Endgame. Screws at the top. Ultralight 2 maybe. No, Valorant, we're Valorant Lane. I don't always play Valorant. I'm not like a streamer, because I've been watching some people stream it and just like they never go out, they're always playing Valorant. It's insane. It should be epic by then. So TTC Silver encoder. Changing the gliders. Can't remember. Yeah, look how simple they are now inside mice compared to when we started modding them years ago. I mean, gliders, skates again are like a preference of what you want, really, if that makes sense. looking for. There's a lot of space in the back. The problem you're going to have is trying to make it not overly weighted at the back. That's what's going to cause this a problem. What's up, Vasam? You okay? Hey, Soups has arrived. Someone's asking about your whether you found the aluminium 502 Soups. We're not mouses there, Soups. You know that. When you roll around in a 502, so I'm not sure you can actually comment really. Inside's crazy. These are easy now. These are really simple inside these mice. Crimson, you're right. Every time I come over to this side of my room, it reminds me of all the stuff I've not done yet. I just hide on the other side of my room, but this side of the room needs a lot of work. Kale gold, and it's quite a rare switch to see in mice, this one. Scooters! You okay? It's so light. Let's change it to kale red first. You can go out the door, can't you? So I'll put a cat flop in it for you. Want it out? I locked it. Yeah, it knows. Here you go. Getting the impression you like everything heavy. Heavy on heavy on heavy. You can't buy them in 502. There's a limited drop. You don't buy it at all. Please kiss you. Not today. This mice is more of a mouse channel mice rather than a, you know, kissing channel. Yeah, not bad scooters, not bad. Soup's winning 2 Gs. A pocket full of cheese. Do you want the scroll wheel switch swapping formally? It's quite light. Competitive powerlifter. Well, I like some resistance. I can see why. Like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of mice. Pretty cool. I had that career before. Gambled while I was offline. Can you do that while offline? God damn. You can't even help yourself when in my air soups. You have to limit your gambling, mate. Don't you lose any points again? You had lost 180,000. I mean, that's a lot, man. Need a new keyboard, but what? What a size one? And yeah, I get 80. 80 seems the best option. 60 is a little bit too small, I would say. 75 is not bad. But I would personally get a 80. Chords. Good to see you, say you okay. What's that? Vickers prefers a wide 8K with a cable modded for. Okay. Can't tell the difference between 4 and 8K. Well, yeah, I mean most people can't. It's difficult to tell the difference between 1K and 4K, but I don't see the point in 8K. I find it almost too sensitive for me. 8K could be me, but it's almost way too much input. So, but I guess personal preference in it. So. I wouldn't break my neck to get 8K. I never really had a problem with 1K, if I'm honest. I didn't think, oh, this mouse is not giving enough input. But, you know, I'm a fossil, what do I know? What do I know about mice and FPS? Don't come crying soup when all your money goes. I mean, you do watch a lot, so you get a lot of money. I can't deny that rooting are the best at the minute. I think in terms of gaming keyboards, if you want a custom more, you're not bothered about gaming, you want more custom stuff. I don't know. For me, the rooting make the best gaming ones at the minute. There's some good copies, like, or good other versions, like they've got one of the deck. The Pulsar's quite good if you want it completely like built out of their box, pretty good. It's also a Hall Effect one. Come with the one's pretty good, but they're pretty good out of the box. If you don't like build it and you don't want a super cheap feel, like the Pulsar's got a good feel. Rooting needs to release a wireless Hall Effect. Just go flat though, don't they? I don't see the point in wireless keyboards. 3000 DPI. 3000's a lot, it's a bit weird, isn't it? 3000? Shouldn't be like 3200. But, I mean, saturating it, all that does is basically create more input. What's the problem? That's what I was saying, like over inputs, like. That's why you can see it like mine's slightly judders because it's picking up every micro adjustment amount. It's almost too much. But is that going to make me headshot off someone faster? I doubt it. Could be wrong then. I'd probably find more at range it would cause me to miss shots because it wouldn't be as steady. Almost giving me too much wiggle for my jiggle. Mm-hmm. 90 to 100 you said for me. For 3K, fair enough. If you're watching me mod mice, you're clearly very picky on your peripherals and like, I guess FPS stuff, but yeah. I've seen Salted like that before. It's good for moving switches, it's called a shovel. We've done a lot of mods. It's also a desolder gun if you saw. Corsair KB63, decent. Corsair used to make some really good keyboards. I'm hard stuck bronze, give me some tips. I can't get out of silver one, you're joking, aren't you? Buy an account. No, I'm joking. You have to grind it and hopefully get some good teammates because that's basically what's going to change it for you. They all seem a very similar level up to diamond at the minute. So, it's a bit difficult. You could try and play, I don't know, you could try and play more for your team, like I've switched to Clove. Brimstone I want to play, but it fits my kind of theme. But he's not good enough without a good team, so you need someone that can carry but can still be helpful to the team. Does that make sense? So Raina's a good one, but she's not very friendly towards the team. I've started like letting other people use Rain at the minute, and I'll play Clove because you can smoke and kind of be the same aggression. Because you can heal, overheal. But it's not helping me. Even in a trio with Ham and Ninja, we're still not getting out, so it's just frustrating me. So Maybe we'll play Tarkov, waiting for the wipe, but I think the DRR system's broken at the minute. Like I've shown many examples of where the DRR isn't right that I'm getting, and yet it'll punish me when I lose, so that's hurting me more than anything. I don't mind losing, I just don't like the way the RR system punishes me. Always be able to watch me, cheers man. Hello in India, hello India. Right, the switch has changed. Yep, Seiko Civilization indeed. Sold a gun, it's nice. I've had it a long time, it's very good. Right, you just want some weight adding, don't you? So, let's take this out. We need 40 grams though, which is a bit of a concern. That's a lot of weight. It goes like 22 grams. So basically putting that in it. That's a lot of weight. A lot of weight to try and balance. Sounds like my kind of mouse. Yeah, this is different. It's different. That's so much weight. There's room in it. The problem you're going to have is getting the weight up the front without being all here. Heavy mouse kings. This stuff's mint. If you know what blue tack is, it's very good. But you could use lead tape, but I guess there's a bit possible it might short. You can mould it differently. Let's try and cut it and keep it into more of a better shape. It's definitely going to be different. People are going to be like, what the hell? We're going the other way. We're going back. People want 150 gram mice now. I guess it's kind of a problem people are having now, is that mice now becoming that light that they can't actually get them the weight that they want. So, I say Orbital sent me a mouse to clean out. That's pretty cool. A bit more like shake transfer, I think. So bored to give them one away. But pack out the back first. Kept sort of molten plastic out in 5OT. God damn, I used to have strong arms now there. Gave you a good foundation to get big arms. Coke and M4. Nice little fingertip in it. I used to like the M65 back in the day. We've all been on the bigger mice. I tried a 502. I used it for a bit. I didn't really like it in Counter-Strike, I'll be honest. It's a bit narrow. I found the 502. My personal preference. Made a 3D base for the M65. Not that Soups was watching at the time. But, you know. Probably was, actually.
I've got balls of steel.
What's the mission? The mission is to make this 40 grams heavier, which is quite a mission. Might sound easy, but it's not. Just a follow. Follow me then. Can't tell. There's too many screens. Appreciate the follow. Ah, Ariju, is it? Probably pronounced your name wrong as after that. Appreciate it. It's narrow. I find the fingertips need to be like wider. Like Pulsar sent me their prototype. I need to have a look at it properly, but. Reminds me of the old days. I don't know if you like badminton rackets or golf clubs and stuff. You used to get the lead tape and you used to weigh them up differently as you used to do as a kid. This is kind of a similar idea what we're putting. About to add some lead tape to the back of my putter. The mouse butcher's back. Your boy. Never went anywhere. It's got a bit bored. It's a bit more of a different project. So this is like reversing everything I created. Because I can't use fingertips. I like side buttons. G-Wolfs have done some good side buttons. Can't deny them that. So I'm going to do some more Maestro coming back. Time to sand the base. Nope. Get away from that sand the base, you. You're cursed when that comes on. You're supposed to be playing PvE Tarkov. Trying to become a real man. Trying to keep it evenly balanced. Guess we could get another slit actually. Base count for dead sanding bases. I haven't done one for a long time, thank God. People go to that craze. It's one thing I regretted showing people how to sand base. Sand the base, you can have any skates you want. Hoping that someone might, some company might pick up on it as like taking my ideas and making money out of it, but they didn't. They didn't take that idea, which is a bit of a problem. They have kind of started to make bases now without imprints, which is good because that's what we needed. That's what we were trying to do. Climb onto brick, Bob obliges. I'm here to please. Whatever you want. I'm all about getting things that work for you. Which is why I modded mice. People don't understand that. it's like people took me literally when I was like hacking mice to pieces, but I'm actually trying to show people what is possible more than what I would prefer, if that made sense. So like I showed some mice butchered and people like, oh my god, I'm like, if you want to get that far, go for it. It's not what I would do. If you want to hack your mouse to pieces. But some people want that. Some people want the maximum they want and they fit their profile, you know what I mean? I thought the screw pointers. I'm going to take a bit out the front, I think, around here where the switches are. I can trim that out later. $100 gram OP1. Let's try to get the weight right, innit? This is the bit. The weight transfer is what I like about the challenge on this. Some companies used to give you the mods, didn't they? Like Logitech always gave you extra weights to change your mice. This is all we're doing here. We're just going back a little bit in the years. Still using the 38 gram HTS. You still using that one pure? Is that what you like still? They always gave you, always in the middle of the mouse. So you're still trying to maintain its, what's the word, balance, I suppose, as much as we can. I mean, it's a lot of weight on it. You're basically doubling the weight of this mouse. That's basically what we've done here. Good fitting it, the song. Always reminds me of Short Circuit, this song. Got my handicap down to 14 soups. Not bad. Last year was 22. Today I'm 14. Won a comp on Sunday. No, Monday. Played a 36 hole comp yesterday. Won it. Beast. What happened to the mouse? Nothing. We're just making it a bit heavier. The client was next powerlifter. He says he wants a real mouse, so we're giving him that. But at the same time, we've got to keep the weight up, like balanced. Alright, no soups, is it? Are we playing Boy Valorant maybe rather? For my own sins. Not maybe. Should we get this right? Let's do some more mice teardowns. Could take one apart today. Should we take a Terra mouse apart tonight? Let's take a Terra pie. I'll take the Terra mouse. No, maybe I'll do actually. Let's do it next week. I can prep it stream-wise for that. I'm surprised that actually fitted in pretty easily. Much more easier than I expected. Didn't mean to do that now. Which boss was it on? You're talking about Sherman on Woods. Soups. Why heavier? I don't know. They don't want a 50 gram OP1 8K, mate. They want a nice 100 gram instead. Kind of get it. Personal preference. Some nicer switches. All 3 mobs are bosses. I haven't seen many bosses. I generally run on Tarkov. I've not been geared enough to kill him properly. From what I've seen anyway.
I've got balls of steel.
Quality hell, William. Cheers for follow. Anime Rice, is it? You're right. Straps like that. I've got a sore back. I did play like a massive amount of golf yesterday.
I've got balls of steel.
Right, this is where the first problem is going to be, is when we put these back in. These are quite high, so we might have to move some weight from this part back. We'll see. Do you follow William Aston? Nuit? Did you want to see more of my stuff again? Like on a Wednesday and properly? That was generally my mice modding day. It was a tweet. Do you want to see me tweaking my gaming room? I need to do that as well. Kept kind of set it up like a 360 camera, but I've not properly used it. Inside old gas. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that one on gas and customs. I see. I've hardly seen that boss, to be fair. Maybe he's always dead. Surprised they didn't rush you, to be fair. You get really lucky. Be careful in case this mouse, I think you must make it harden because the clicks must stick. I've had problems with it. To be redoing. Look, when we play Valo in a bit. I just play Valo. Although my day job, I have to actually work. This is a bit of a sideline interest. So the reason you've got a super light too is because of me. You're welcome. Your gold mate modding your mouse won't help. It's not for me, mate. And you know, you're welcome to all the modded mice that you rock around with at the minute. I'm not even gold, by the way, but thanks. It's like TikTok's like the hate is central. Do you know what I mean? If you just go on there, we're like unhappy. Well, it's people that probably people that just don't understand life. Let's call it that. They don't get it. Everything evolves around Valorant. It doesn't, trust me. You will one day. Maybe we can just mold it around these. Yeah, we can. We'll just take it like a champ. Actually feels a bit more hardened. I think they roam the fortress area. What, in Tarkov? I need a man's mouse. It is a man's mouse. This is pretty beefy. Give it that. Good to see Ninja, right? You leveled your other account yet? Bit of flux on there, but that's alright. Is this my job? Nope. Not even close. This is a hobby I created modding mice, I don't know, a long time ago. Why you've got things like the G Pro Superlight 2 and everyone doing all these mice mods and holes in mice and stuff. It's because of what I created. But it's not my job. People just took my ideas. What's the flea market like in Tarkov, Pure? On PvE, that is. You get access to everything. Like, is it very similar to PvP? Which okay, less stuff in the original. Fair enough. You got access to ammo and stuff. You can do you can get M80 now, can't you? Level 20. Can't you do the lighthouse one and get the M80? That's got to be a priority for us on the wipe. That's basically what we have to get straight away, I think. Fleeing that. It's one of the lighthouse ones. Worth looking at that Tarkov wiki to get the M80 mate. I'm sure at level 20 you can do the mission. You might have to do a few other missions to get there, so you might want to look at what mission progress, which ones you need to complete to unlock it and focus on them. Do you still play Val? Yep. It was like, we've not played since Friday. Calm down, people. Still playing Val, playing a bit. This is what I used to do. I don't do Val. Val came after this. Reminds me. Oh dear. It's like, you see all the content creators and they just do the same stuff. I don't know how they do it. It just bores me. Doing the same content over and over and over. You got to mix it up a little bit, you know what I mean? For your own sanity. I see some people playing Valorant every day, and they're basically gold 3, plat 1, I think now, and they've played every day. I mean, the mentalness to do that must be insane. Couldn't do that. Still silver 1, trapped. I've only played a little bit, so. I look at my stats this month, I think I played like 30 hours, long, which is a lot less than last season. But I've been out and about a lot this time, playing golf and on holiday and enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Ninja seems to be getting into it more now. You've been ranking up another county ninja. You won't be able to do it if you play every day, maybe you'll grind your way out of it. If you play every day, you probably get out of it, but don't know how. I know Jerry was sat here playing people that aren't silver, but same old, huh? Like I said, I think Valorant at the moment seems to start at plat, and whether you're in silver, gold, majority of people are the same level. Seems to be just stuck. Well, right. So as weight is, and then if this comes out at 90 odd, we should be good to play Valorant, and I'll give us a test. 30 hours a lot spent on video games? Not even close. Not even close. A couple of Fridays. I think it's like 3 Fridays. I wouldn't call it a lot. It's not a lot. What's it doing? You ready? This thing feels heavy. Not gonna lie. We need 90 grams plus. Yeah, 91. 40 grams worth of extra weight. Where's the balance? I'm hoping it's still.
Excellent!
Yep. That's what you want to be concerned about.
Excellent!
Gotta keep the middle so it's still there. Center point. Blue Tack Lord indeed. That'll.
Excellent!
It's like the most sound dead mouse in the world. Cheers for the 5 gifted formally. Appreciate me.
Excellent!
Support, baby. Give that puppy a test and I'll show you some tracking.
Excellent!
Kind of like the weight, but it is a bit heavy for me, I think. But it's a beast. There we go. We go back into more mice modding again. Well, I'll show it. I'm still doing it, so I'll show you it though. Appreciate the support, me. Gifted baby. All right. Hope you got gifted. Nice. Pingu pings. Right, let me flick over to my other setup and we will play some Tarkov. Tarkov. Valorant, I'll play Tarkov. You can see it in my head, can't you? Right, and then we'll test that. I'll get it checked out to you, my friend. Yeah, I'll be. You'll still be streaming, by the way, don't worry. Where'd they go? I just can't hear you for a sec. Pull you across. How many? I've got a Sony. Holla. I know you're obsessed with Tarkov now. I like Tarkov. I want to play it. I need to get back on it. I'll change all my stream over now. Awkward.
I've got balls of steel.
Cheers. Zayesi, yes, is it? Wait, maybe that. Do you recommend Hot Swap mod? Definitely, I created one. Badass. You definitely want to look at Hot Swap. If you like it, it's much better. I'll do some more Mice mod stuff. We'll get back on it. Definitely. Right. Just turn off YouTube.